Here we have the cipher formation from X to A. And during the cipher pattern, you would have to use the following Fibonacci retracement patterns. Write this down. You would have to use the 38.2, 61.8, and the 78.6. Again, those are the retracement patterns. And you would also have to use extension points as well. And that would be the 1.414 and the 1.272. So take a look at the chart on the left-hand side. We have 38.2 and 61.8. You have the X and you have the A. So I'm going to break this down to you. So during this step, you will need the first leg to identify the X to A of the pattern. So once you have identified the X to A of the pattern, you can then identify the B leg. So first, the market will start to retrace. And during that time, you are looking for the market to touch the 38.2 retracement point. And to identify this move, you will have to use the Fibonacci retracement tool to start at the X point and bring you to the A point to identify the B point, which would also be known as the 38.2 retracement point. And I want you to understand that the market can actually push down past the 38.2 point to the 61.8, but cannot close above the 61.8. And I will actually repeat that again. The market can push down to the 38.2 to the 61.8, but cannot close. Think about the opening and closing. It cannot close below the 61.8. And let's just say the candle did close past the 6.18. The net pattern would be invalid. And from there, you would have to look for other invalid cipher patterns. And once you have identified an invalid cipher pattern, you can start looking for valid cipher formation patterns. But if everything is valid, you can then identify the C leg. And during the C leg, you will be looking for an extension of the X to A leg. So in other words, the market should push up higher than the A point. So when identifying a valid C leg, you will use the Fibonacci retracement tool, going from X to A and then back down. So during this time, you're looking for the market to touch the 1.272 extension point, but cannot close beyond the 1.414. Here's just a little cipher formation example from B to C fun fact. In the bullish cipher formation pattern, the D leg must not be higher than the B leg. And in the bearish cipher formation pattern, the D leg must not be lower than the B leg.